Hey guys, it's a Fantalike back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about significant figures. Now this is part 2, and we are going to be talking about mathematicals and how we use math in chemistry. Okay, so we're talking about significant figures. Like I said in the introduction, I know I've said it a lot, but I just need you guys to understand. Okay, so significant figures. Let's go ahead and open up the Paint app that I have installed for this specific course. I have a couple questions that I want you guys to sort of understand. Now, these two, for multiplication and division, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how these work. So I'm going to have two set of values. It's going to be 3 point, wow, these points are not really visible, so I'm just going to use that. 3.25 multiplied by 4.866. Okay. Now, if we use our calculator, which I have mine's right here, you guys should go ahead and calculate that, or you can just wait for my answer to be said. Okay, so the answer is 15.8145, right? So let's go ahead and put that right on the left side corner. So 15.1, oh, I said 1 by accident. That's my fault. 8145. Now that's the answer if you multiply these two values. And now this part gets a little bit confusing. We are going to take the least amount of significant figures from these two values. Now, right here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 significant figures. 4, 8, 6, 6 are 4 significant figures. Now, over here on the left side value, we have 3 significant figures. 1, 2, and 3, right? Now, since we have 3 here and 4 over here, we're going to take the least amount of significant figures from the value. Now, 3.25 is, of course, the least amount of significant figures it has. It has 3 significant figures, and the other one has 4. Okay, so in this scenario, what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 significant figures from here. So 1, 5, and 8. That is 3 significant figures from the answer. Okay, now, we are basically simplifying at this state of time, okay? So our original answer from this multiplication is 15.8145, correct? I'm probably correct because I calculated it and you guys did as well. So, okay, we're getting 3 significant figures out of this answer, 1, 5, and 8. Now, to simplify, we ask the 1 if we could round that 8 up or round the 8 down, stay in the spot. Now, since the 1 is not 5 and over, 5 and up, we can't round 8, right? We can't round the 8. But if it's 4 and lower, then it stays in its spot. It stays as 15.8, which in this scenario is 15.8. That is how you do the multiplication of Sig Figs. Now, you know, since you have 3 significant figures, you just take those significant figures and you just see, by determining the second number beside the 8, you're seeing if that second number can round the 8 up or round the 8 down, or, I mean, as in stay in the spot. Well, in this scenario, of course, it stays in the spot because the 1 is lower, is lower than 5. So it stays as 15.8. You cancel out every other 3 numbers from here. So the 145 just gets canceled out. Okay, let's go ahead and delete all of this. I guess you have to do that by, well, I haven't really used this app in too much, but I think maybe you have to do this. Okay, delete all. Okay, oh, there you go. I think you say you just select all, and that should delete it. Oh, there we go. I can go up and out. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think I can write down here. Can I? I think I should be able to. There we go. Can I write here? Oh, well. You know what? That's not going to work. So I'm just going to say don't save and go back to the app. I'm sorry for you guys waiting. Should have probably prepared this before, but here we are. Now we're going to do division. It's the same thing. All you have to do is give a number. I'm going to go with 96.894 divided by, let's see here. Let's go with 6.81. Okay. All right. So, oh, you know what? I'm just going to leave the 1 out there. So it's going to be 6.8. Let's get that out. Okay. So we have 96.894 divided by 6.8. Let's go ahead and divide that from our calculator. You guys probably got the answer before me because I was writing it. 96.894 divided by 6.8. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got 14 point, well, that's a big number. So we got 14.24911, and then etc. because I'm not going to be writing that whole thing. I doubt that you need to as well. So what did I say as before? For the multiplication part, we take the least amount of significant figures. So we have this. We have 6 and 8, which give us the sig fig of 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a whopping 5 of sig figs from that value. Okay, well, off the bat, we right away know that 2 is the least amount of sig figs in this division question that we have up here. Okay, so we have 2 sig figs. We use that to have the 1 and 4 from the answer from that division question we had. So we take the 1 and 4. What did I say as before? So we need to, well, ask the number 2 if it's any way possible to round up the 4, or is it going to remain in its spot? Well, like I said, since the 2 is lower than 5, it's just going to stay the same. If it was higher than 4, then it would have bumped up to 15. But in this scenario, it is going to be just 14. We don't even have to put the decimal. We don't have to put any of these numbers because it's just 2 significant figures. If it was 3 significant figures, then the 2 would have been in there. It would have been 14.2. Okay. You guys are probably going to be surprised about this, but addition is the same thing. It really is. Just trust me on this. The answer is going to be different, though, because you're not multiplying or dividing the question. You're adding it, literally. So here we go. I'm just going to start off with the number 8.18. 8.18. Oh, that's a bad 8. 8.18 plus 9.663. Okay. Let's put the equal sign over down there. All right, so we've got those questions and values. Let's go ahead and add those together. So we've got 8.18 plus 9.663. Perfect. We've got an answer of 17 point, my points are super bad on the computer, 843. Perfect. Okay, so we got the answer with a 17.843. Okay, so, right, like as I said, it's all the same. You just have to take the significant figures, the least amount of significant figures. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has 4 significant figures. Whoops. 4 significant figures. And this one has 1, 2, 3. So 3 significant figures. Well, since 3 significant figure is the least amount of significant figures, we're going to use that on the answer. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once again, what we do here is we do 1, 7, so 17.8 is our original answer. Now, the reason is because if you guys can sort of think about what we did in the multiplication and division area, we take the 4 and ask if we can round up the 8. Well, since it's 5 and lower, it's going to stay remaining the same. So 17.8 is our actual final answer. Now, you know what? I'm going to give you guys this scenario. What if this 17.853, okay? So this time it's just 17.853. If you guys you can see I only moved one number, which is this one right here, the middle point, the middle value, I mean. So instead of 4, I bring it down to a 5, okay? So let's see what I'm going to do here. Now, 17.853. All right, so we'll still take the 3 significant figures. Now we see the 5. Well, what did I say before? 5 and up, you can round the left number higher. Well, in this scenario, the answer is going to be 17.9. That's that answer, because like I said before, when we were doing the multiplication and division, if your number is 5 and over, then the digit on the left can go higher, 1 above, so it goes 9. But if it was 4 right over here, then it would have remained the same, 17.8 as our answer. Sometimes you'll have grams or, milliliters, something like that. You'll have sometimes mg mole, and you'll probably have all those units coming up soon. But I know this is sort of messy. I do apologize. I really can't work on this. Maybe next time I'll use pencil and paper. But that is how you do multiplication, division, and addition with significant figures. So I hope this actually got into your brains quite easily, so you guys can actually understand this method. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and please subscribe if you guys really want to support this channel, because I'm just starting to grow this channel slowly. And yeah, I love all your supports, and yeah, please comment down below if I have any flaws. And yeah, peace out.